So this is a video of a epic fail and a pretty good comeback. So as you're going to see in this video, I got some clips. I got a dent in this front fender and I wanted to improve it, try to fix it. I actually used some heat on it and tried to bang it out after I took it off, and I ruined that fender. So I found another one online. I got this one for $73. And you'll see some footage where the SE7 is a little different. I guess later on they started using more raised SE7 above that turn signal. But mine had the older badging. And I like the older badging actually better. So I took off after I got all this done, took off the older badging and put on this one. This badge was about $13. The other type was about $55, so that helped also. But now we got a good fender with no dent in it. And to make all the arches the same, I repainted those. So actually, I never liked how the previous owner had painted those arches. So now the wheel arches protection. So now I think they look a lot better. And I don't have to buy new wheel arches. I was thinking I was going to need to buy some when I first got this, but I don't need to. Thanks for watching. So today we're going to try to fix a dent. Got a dent on this from a tree limb. Two little spots right here. I don't have a lot of parking, so I have to park actually underneath the tree for this car. So a tree limb came, we had a tornado came really close by and a tree fell, and I did that. So what we're going to try to do is take off this piece and use some heat, and I'm going to try to bang it out from the other side. So we're going to see if that works, all without spending any money. So that's the plan. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take this weather strip off, just make it easier to take the bolts off. So if you notice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's some attachment points along here. So we're going to take those off, and the whole thing should just lift right on out. So there's only 3 of these attachments, 20 Torx bit, and undo the light, and then these bolts up here are 10 millimeter. So we're going to take those off and should be able to lift this right out of place. So it looks like I was wrong. There is one more attachment spot, so I'm going to have to take this part of the bumper off. So I took it off the grill to get to the light, to get to this. So I have to take that off. So the only problem with taking this off is just not breaking these little tabs. It's just a bunch of Phillips head screws holding it on. Bolt out. I took off this splash guard right here. It's probably easier just to go ahead and just take the front bumper off. It's right on the edge right here. It's probably just easier to take the bumper off. Looks like we've got 3 more on the door jamb to take off. Not doing a good job with the camera work, but guess what? There's one underneath that you can get to the bolt from underneath. From underneath the car, because this is attached onto the body. So we finally got it off. That last bolt. So the idea is I'm going to put some heat on it and then bang it from the other side using some socket wrenches. Sockets, kind of try to get the same size as this curve, and see if we can make it look a little better. I don't think it's going to pop out and be perfect, but if we can just make it a little better, that'd be nice. So here's my setup. I'm going to heat this area. I got a 1 1/4 socket. I'm just going to kind of lightly tap it after I get the metal heated up and see if it bangs out. So here is the epic fail. The paint, by heating up behind it, I put it back on just for a week. This is a week later, and it cracked the paint. So don't do that. Learn from my mistake. So if you can see, the previous owner put another coating on this. I don't really like it. I just don't like that coating. I like this other coating, so I sanded it. I'm going to repaint them all so they're uniform. I like this other coating better. So here's the replacement fender. It's got its second coat, sanded, and this is what I've used. Rust-Oleum truck bed coating. I like it. I think it looks good. So now I'm going to paint the other fender flares with this same truck bed coating. It'll give me a chance for all of them to look uniform. I like this coating a little better.